And now onto one of the hot topics of the last months, Brexit. I know, we hear a lot from it. Yes, no, second referendum, no deal. But are we really aware of the implication it has in our industries? Today we have a special briefing on how it would unfold in the pharmaceutical industry. Pharmaceutical products are in the list of the top 5 products that are most imported and exported from the UK to the EU and vice versa. Brexit can have several implications on the pharma and life sciences industry, from product development to market approval to the shipping of medicines and medical devices. Pharmaceutical companies can expect to be affected in a broad range of areas. The industry is subject to more EU-derived legislation than most other industries. Hence, the impacts will be large once if the UK leaves the EU.
Furthermore, the European Medicines Agency, EMA, who controls the process to market drugs in the European Union, is being relocated due to the UK's withdrawal from the Union. Since inception in 1995, EMA's headquarters were in London. However, the Netherlands has now won the bid to host the new EMA main office post-Brexit. They may implement changes to rules for medicinal products that are developed and tested in the UK, and uncertainty is now a problem for the pharma industry. Now, let's hear from what the expert Alejandra Ampudia has to say.
Post-Brexit would certainly affect the free movement of goods, which could mean trouble for specific pharma supplied, potentially leading to a temporary drug shortages. One example is medicinal insulin that is not manufactured in the UK, nor is it easily stored, as it requires temperature control conditions. However, it is not only the movement of medicines that's at risk, as the possibility of stricter rules regarding the flow of people between the UK and the EU looms. Companies in the pharmaceutical industry are concerned about the ability to attract talent from outside Britain in the future. It is vital that pharmaceutical companies to still be able to access the best talent from around the world. What do you think about this, Francis?
Not only the free flow of pharmaceuticals will be affected, but the UK also plays a significant role in drug regulation in the European Union through the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, also known as MHRA. It will prove to be a challenging task to replace the MHRA's capacity and expertise from the European Union. Senior Director for Corporate Affairs at Eli Lilly, Corinna Peachy, states that the best case scenario would be that the UK's MHRA stays closely aligned with the EMA, maintaining a common system for licensing, clinical trials, and drug safety monitoring or pharmacovigilance. Back to you, Andres and Pablo.
According to the risk-reward index from Fitch Connect, the UK's market is one of the largest in Europe. High per capita spending on medicines as a result of the population's access to high-value medicines boosts the opportunities presented to innovative drug makers. Also, the market faces more drug demand due to the health situation they face. This is caused by development of a sizable pensionable population, so the long-term impact of the post-World War II baby boom. On the other hand, the country's reimbursement system is frequently criticized, especially the role of the National Institute for Health and Care Excellence. Additionally, the launch of innovative medicines is often delayed, a criticism leveled by the research-based industry as an unfair cost-cutting measure. The bigger risk here is, of course, the country's decision to leave the European Union. Therefore, the political and economic uncertainty has caused weak investment and falling real income growth that may delay consultations or regulations that call for an increase in pharmaceutical expenditure, disappointing drug makers that operate in an already challenging business environment.
The British pharmaceutical industry is one of the most important when considering the Brexit vote. From providing tens of thousands of jobs, billions in tax revenue, research investment, and the population that depends on it, it cannot be understated. Interruptions and losses may occur at multiple levels, affecting patients, researchers, universities, companies, and government. Well, that's it for today. See you next time for more news.